Good launch there from Molinaro. Great reaction from her. Not a bad start also from Tamas Turi on the outside. He's got it hooked up very nicely. Molinaro gets the inside line. Eaton is squeezed as well by Turi going through the first corner, but she's got the inside line going into the left-hander of turn 2. Up the inside she goes and through into the second position. And now side-by-side action going on here between Stefan and Turi. And Turi does manage to get ahead there. So through into 4th position there for Stefan, the German driver. Now when is Ronnie Sample going to take that penalty lap? The smart money would be on him doing that early doors, getting it out of the way as soon as possible whilst the pack is bunched up. But a really promising start there for both the females of Molinaro and Abby Eaton.
Yeah, Tamas Turi, of course, tried to do the same again, go around the outside, but couldn't quite make it stick this time. Well, I think it was Tamara, wasn't it, who got away first, was too quick for him on this occasion, so not able to hang around the outside of her. And of course Abby getting her elbows out as well and making sure he wasn't going to stick it around the outside in turn 2.
Well, Eaton has looked very quick so far this weekend, as we mentioned on numerous occasions here today, and she could prove to be a bit of a cat amongst the pigeons. Look at the commitment there into turn 2. She was carrying so much more speed through that corner, but didn't actually miss the apex by too much, and got a good run out of it there as well. So she's looking pretty racy here.
Yeah, Abby's looking really racy, and we saw a small mistake from Tamara at this gravel hairpin at the bottom where they're all overtaking, and I'm sure Abby would have clocked that too, so going to be hoping to mount an attack, I'm sure, on the run down the hill.
Oh, she had to take a couple of bites of the cherry there, did Abby Easton, but coming into the hairpin then she's really close behind Tamara Molinaro. Hard on the brakes they go, and through the corner Easton tries to square it up. There's contact between them. Molinaro gets sent round and into the barrier. Easton there just running out of room. Too much speed going through that corner, and sadly Molinaro facing the wrong way, facing the wall, and Eaton now slowing down. So does she have some damage on that car? Is she able to continue on? It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Through the left-hander of turn 1 we go. The advantage now is with Tamas Turi, who's in P2, has led a pretty quiet race despite that very promising start, and he could be in good contention here if there are any problems with Eaton's car, but it does look like she's been able to get going again.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe Abby might be given a penalty lap here for that contact. Of course, I mean, we'll have to watch it back and see if she's at fault, but of course the race director will have seen that as well and might decide that Abby has to take a penalty lap for that. It was quite a harsh bit of contact.
Yeah, you could see that the gap was always going to disappear there for Abby Eaton, and disappointed to see that you can see the front grille mesh actually hanging out of the front of her Pantera RX6 at the moment. Well, as it continues, she is still leading the way. We've had no indication that she's going to be given a penalty lap, but at the moment the best thing she can do is just lead her own race, lead a calm, cool and collective race, and go on to take the checkered flag and see what the race stewards decide after that if they don't make a decision here in this one. It's interesting to see. I really would like to see a replay actually of that one, and we'll see some highlights after this race just to get a clearer understanding of what happened. And I've just had confirmation in my ear that Abby Eaton has been given a penalty lap then following that contact here. So penalty lap for Eaton. She will have to serve it then, the number 30 on track at the moment. Now when is she going to go and do that here? Has she seen the board? She goes now. She goes here on lap 4, so that's going to allow Turi to take over the lead of this race. It's almost like a bit of a joker lap here, this one. The thing is, she's not taken that penalty lap before, and you can see that. She's made a bit of a mess of it. She's got a little bit too deep into that corner, and that allows Andrea Stefan to come through as well.
Yeah, I think had she not made that mistake, then it would have been closer between her and Stefan, but of course Stefan was able to take advantage of that and managed to get himself out in front of Abby Eaton. And, well, actually, Tamara Molinaro, despite having that spin now, is actually not too far off the back of these guys either. So impressive for Tamara to work her way back in as well.
Great to see another Hungarian driver leading the way in the form of Tamas Turi. We saw how good Shushi was in Q1, and it's Tamas Turi who is leading the way. The ex-Ollie Webb car, which is in turn the ex-Nelson Piquet car, is out in front in this race. The number 46 is doing a good job. Look in the background though, keep an eye out for Abby Eaton for P2. She was looking very aggressive against Andrea Stefan. Is she going to think about a move down in towards that hairpin? Here is Tamas Turi who is leading the way, but who is going to finish in second? That battle going on behind. Here is Eaton. Is she going to think about sending it through? She's not close enough at the moment. Stefan is holding his line. He's holding it firm, and he's going to hold P2 as well. But Tamas Turi rounds the final corner over the line, and Turi takes his first ever Titans RX victory in Q2 here. Andrea Stefan comes home in second, and Eaton, even after that penalty lap, takes a top 3 finish in third. Molinaro facing the wrong way does finish in P4, and Ronnie Sample, well, he didn't have the pace at all in that one, did he? Down in P5.